Hi guys. I just stopped in. I want to show you something that I just finished up making this morning. Been working on it, I guess, off and on for a week or so now. Can't really get outside much. It's been raining quite a bit for me, and I'm still waiting on the state of Tennessee to call me. Although I don't believe they are, but I was told to stay by the phone because they will be calling me. So, you know, what do you do? But anyhow, I've been working on this haversack. I told you about it several videos back ago, you know, when this coronavirus thing first started popping up, and I was explaining some of my plans for this spring. So I had the Polish bread bag that I bought 2 of them, and I just checked at Coleman's. They're still offering them. They range between $9 for 2 and $19 for 2, and I truthfully don't remember what I paid for the 2 that I bought. I've had them a couple years now. So anyhow, mine did not come with any kind of strapping. They just were the bag itself. So I set out to make first for my wife a haversack out of one, and then secondly I'll make one for myself because I've already got another GI bag that I use to make my current haversack out of. So that's what I want to show you now, is the haversack that I made for my wife. I'm going to set it down and I'll give you a better look of it, but it's just it was an unused Polish bread bag, and then I made the strap for it, the shoulder pad, and just a little cutesy adornment out of it. So in the event that I make 2 so similar, she'll be able to tell hers from mine. And so I'm going to go ahead and set this down, and I'll show you what I did for it. Okay, so I got a bunch of these little arrowheads. I think came with a little project I bought out of the Tandy set, you know, and I thought that it'd be kind of neat to make it personalized for her. So my wife likes quite a bit of things wolf, so I used my little wolf stamp and stamped the little howling wolf in there, and then some texturing stamp just to give it some grounding. The moon and the cloud, I freehanded that in and stamped it out, and then just put a little rivet through there to put on the flap of the bag. Inside, I just got a few things right now on the inside of it. Just, I have no idea what she's going to carry. That's pretty much up to her. But I put in there just one of her water bottles, her little Stanley cup, and there's a very small fuel bottle in there also for a stove, which I put her stove here in this little pouch. The bag's pretty neat. It has 2 pouches on the back side, another pouch here on the side. I'm trying not to move this too much because keep everything in focus. And there's another pouch right here on this side. There is a divider compartment which I've got the 1 bottle in there, but it looks like it would hold 2 of that size. And the Stanley cup I've got laying down, and it's only taking up about that much space. So there's plenty of room to put in there whatever she would want. That's pretty much it. The bag's in really good shape. Like I said, it was unused. I have no idea what era it comes from. I'm not overly big on European military surplus, other than the price was right. The strap, overall I'm very happy with. I bought from Tandy the little brass clips and the leather strapping. So I made a shoulder strap for her. This I'm still debating on, but I'm pretty happy with all my tooling, and the function of it is gonna work fine. I have no doubt that the shoulder strap is going to last her quite some time, if not longer than she herself lasts. But where my complaint is so much was I put a lot of care into when I was coloring it. The reds and the purples and even the greens, I went ahead and did all those first, clear coated everything with Super Sheen. I think I got 3 coats of Super Sheen on there too, before I put the brown in. And when I put the brown in, it still blended into it. It's so I got to work on my coloring, but for functionality, I'm very happy with all the work I did for it. I don't think let me turn it around here real quick so it's pretty solid. The little shoulder strap itself can come off. Now you're right back to the bag the way I bought it, and you can hand carry it. I got a nice little buckle on there for her and made it semi-adjustable. We fitted it out first so where it would ride on her hip, and I just went ahead for today purposes and picked the middle hole for it. And got all that stitched together. I still got to put sheen on the rest of it once the coloring finishes drying, but like I said, it's overall at my skill level. I'm happy with it, all the tooling and everything. So that's pretty much it for the little haversack that I made for my wife. She's been after me for a little while to craft some projects for her, and it's not that I don't want to. I know myself, if I don't finish something fairly quickly, I don't always get back to it. And I'm sure there's been a few projects that I've started that are turned out to be a disappointment because of that reason. They're just unfinished. But this one I went ahead and finished. I'm quite proud of the work I put into it. Even the coloring, I had good expectations for the coloring, although it did not come out to my mental expectations. It's still something I can learn more about and figure out some of my mishaps there. But function-wise, I know the bag's going to be a good bag for her, and she should be quite happy with it. So I want to thank you guys for taking a quick few minutes to watch this video, and we'll see you next time.